Hey guys, Super Godzilla Final Wars here, and today we are going to be doing the next Why I Ship video. This one is another fan-made one that was made by a dear good friend of mine, Godzilla 1954. Go give him a follow, he deserves it quite well. And he makes really good, interesting stories because of my friends, Canada 3, Zilla and I. We give him these incredible ideas for the stories. Back then, he had no help because he originally did the stories his way. But now, since me, Ziltelson, Canada 3, since we entered to the picture, you gotta say the ideas that he used to do kind of changed. They did. You say that they changed big time. The stories themselves changed big time as well. So, without further ado, let's get started. This ship I personally enjoy, that is Godzilla and Cassandra. This ship I personally enjoy myself. Now, I believe how this ship began, it began somewhere around in 2020. Like, it began all the way back in 2020. It began somewhere around there. I'm looking through the videos right now. Yes, I'm at his channel. I'm looking through the videos right now to see if I was correct. See if I'm correct or not, but yeah. The whole ship thing between Godzilla and Cassandra began in 2020, somewhere around there, where Astrodzilla posted Godzilla and Cassandra fan art that he made by himself. Now this gave my dear friend Zilla2000 Communications the idea to have Astrodzilla to make Godzilla and Cassandra a couple. And basically make those two become a couple in the Godzilla Hick-Elsa story. Or Hick-Elsa and Godzilla story. But as you guys know, within my channel, on my original YouTube channel, I was originally intended to make Godzilla and Cassandra a little popular, but it wasn't until I started shipping Godzilla and Mikasa then everything's changed. Really quickly. But I still remained shipping Godzilla and Cassandra no matter how many times I was going to make Godzilla X Mikasa basically popular. No matter how many times I was going to make it popular, or I was still going to be shipping Godzilla and Cassandra. And the same thing goes to Godzilla and Astrid. Now, let's stop talking about how the ship began and just continue and just basically go on explaining about what do I like, basically why I ship those two. Basically. So, why I ship Godzilla and Cassandra, I have many reasons why I ship them. And that is basically, number one, I think that this ship might work out if Godzilla was in the Tangled universe. Now, we also kind of made the idea to have basically Godzilla be Rapunzel's adopted brother. Basically, so you can kind of say there's more like a brother sister relationship going on between Godzilla and Rapunzel, but this is only brother and sister. They're only brother and sister, as a matter of fact. But Godzilla remains in love with Cassandra, basically. Now, okay, so here I am. yeah, it began on February 12th, 2020, is when we start, when Zilla tells us saw the fan art that Zilla made of Godzilla and Cassandra, and we did not know that Zilla was actually originally a fan of Tangled. He stopped being a fan, well, I think he is still a fan, but he just stopped watching the series. Right? Let me know in the comments below if I'm correct or wrong. Hopefully I'm correct. But yeah, now, if Godzilla was in the Tangled universe, most likely he'd rather be Rapunzel's adopted brother. And yes, Godzilla most likely will be the older sibling. Because he's basically like 66 years old. He's about to be 67 this year. So, yeah, So, most likely if Cassandra turned evil, most likely Godzilla will not betray Cassandra. As you know, Godzilla is in love with Cassandra, so most likely he will choose Cassandra over his family. And as for Zilla, you might agree with me on that right there. Godzilla most likely will choose Cassandra over his family, because he will not betray his girlfriend. Even if he knows that Cassandra is basically the daughter of Gothel. Yes, I said it correctly. Cassandra is in fact Gothel's daughter. And I never knew Gothel actually had a daughter. And even if Godzilla figured that out, he'll still most likely be with Cassandra. He'll most likely tell her to use the Moonstone's powers for good instead of evil, basically helping her to control them in a good way, and when Santeria showed up, most likely Godzilla will most likely be the one to take her down. Because basically he's like stronger than Rapunzel, like seriously, that's basically, like Santeria says nothing but a weak little punching bag for Godzilla to have. Like, oh my god, like, imagine that actually happened in the next story. Godzilla ends up fighting Santeria. And basically, Godzilla just makes Santeria be his punching bag. He just ties her up on a rock and then just punches, and just uses her as a punching bag every single day. Where Hiccup and Elsa just like come in and they just see Godzilla punching the living crap out of Santeria. That'll actually be kind of funny. Right? As for itself, would that be kind of funny? I'm pretty sure it would be kind of funny. And Cassandra or Rapunzel are just like, why did we never thought about bringing him back? Why did we never thought about bringing him to the fight? But yeah, Godzilla will most likely be with Cassandra no matter what he discovers about her. If he discovers that she's Gothel's daughter, then so be it. So be it. He'll just still be with her no matter what. And plus, Cassandra is a warrior. And basically what we can tell within Zilla's universe, Godzilla dates anyone who has a warrior spirit. I think it's rare for Godzilla to date someone else who doesn't have a warrior spirit. Because basically Godzilla, Zilla created a new ship, and you know what that is. That is basically Godzilla X Brooklyn from Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. So I think it's kind of rare for Godzilla to date someone who doesn't have a warrior spirit. Let alone, when I saw a few clips of Tangled Adventures, Cassandra acts more like the boss. She kind of acts more like a boss, but in a way rather than Rapunzel. She seems to do a better job of being a leader than Rapunzel does, so basically, there's that. And the fact that Godzilla and Cassandra was a little popular on Zilla's channel until he decided to stop shipping the two. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll continue to ship the two one day, but for now I think he's more like taking a break from the ship. And he'll most likely let us know when he's ready to. He'll most likely let us know when he's ready to go back on continuing on the ship of Godzilla and Cassandra. So, yeah. And so, folks, that is the reason on why I ship Godzilla and Cassandra. Tell me in the comments below, what do you think about the ship? And, yeah. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to have Gorgeous with Excellence. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.